Hi everyone, my name is Rishma and I'm the Senior Vendor Engagement Manager at Foodpanda Singapore. Welcome to our first session of webinar. So for today, we'll be covering everything to do with the restaurant portal, and I hope you enjoy the session. We have a lot of other sessions to come, so stay tuned with us. But for today, let's talk about the restaurant portal. Before I begin, I want to share that we will be sending you a survey feedback form after the session. So do share if you enjoyed the session and if you want to hear anything else from us. Obviously, if you have a word or two about me, you can definitely slip it in as well. Next, if you have any questions throughout the presentation, feel free to use the chat system. I will try to answer your questions accordingly or at the end of the session. And lastly, if you're keen to learn more, you want your staff to be learning so much more, feel free to reach out on the restaurant portal at the university section. You will have so many more guides and YouTube videos accordingly there as well. So let's talk about what we'll be covering for today. Today, we'll be talking about the world of Foodpanda and basically the restaurant portal. Next, I'm going to be talking about self-serve, so how you can do things yourself using the portal itself. Thirdly, obviously talking about growth, so the different deals that we have. And lastly, invoicing and a lot more. So let's start with in terms of what the restaurant portal is about and how you can utilize it. Firstly, I hope all of you have received your credentials via your email. If you have not received your credentials, don't worry about it, because you can always go to the restaurant portal and just click forgot password. And from there, we will send you a new email with credentials for it. So just do that accordingly. Yeah, don't worry about it. Next, what is the restaurant portal all about? It basically is talking about the university section. You can definitely look into the growth center. You can look into menu management, your invoicing, your orders, your performance, and so on and so forth. So these are the things that you can definitely do. Let's talk about the first one is your vendor performance. This is something that you should definitely keep track. We would suggest at least a few days once or even once a week, where you can actually understand the overall health of your restaurant. You can obviously get awarded for good performance, and lastly, just maximizing your earning potential. So this is how your dashboard looks like. As you can see, you can look into your operation metrics, your content metrics, your overall health of each outlet, and so on and so forth. You can look at today, yesterday, for the past 1 month as well, and stuff like that. Yeah. Next, in terms of how you can actually understand your overall restaurant health, you can definitely look into the toggle called vendor performance, and then just click on outlet health. And that is something that you can definitely check on. Next, in terms of operational metrics, we are sharing with you in terms of your average food preparation time, your restaurant delay rate, your average restaurant acceptance times. All of these things are very important for you to keep track of your day-to-day operations. I think some of you on the call today might not necessarily be outlet managers per se, so you're not on the ground every day. So this is one way that you can actually keep track on what your team is like and how is the workload for them as well. Yeah. Next, I love this section. It's basically the reports where they actually give you so much detail in terms of sales by the day, by the hour, sales for each menu item, so you can actually see your top selling items, and then obviously delivery area as well. So where are the main places that your customers are coming from, and so on. So I think this information is only live, I think, the past 6 months or the past 2 quarters. So you guys are definitely very, very lucky to be getting all this information today, because the products improved tremendously. And next, in terms of operations, what are you looking at? We're obviously sharing with you in terms of order rejections, your offline time, your order delays, and your preparation time. They all may sound a little bit of a jargon. Sometimes I understand, I hear you, but please feel free to go onto the restaurant portal and take time to kind of read into it, and we can help you out. We can definitely help you out to kind of understand it as well. This very quickly is your order dashboard. So here you can actually select the date, you can export data, you can actually look into the past 7 days. What is your order count like? What time were your orders, and did it go through, or any cancellation or anything of that sort as well. Yeah. This is a bit more detailing where you can actually see what time it was picked up, what time it was delivered, and so on and so forth. So please look into it as well. Now the fun part, I love this part because I always tell vendors that take charge of your business, right? So, use the tools that we have given to you, the self-serve tools that we have given you, and you can kind of upload information accordingly, download information accordingly, understand your business accordingly as well. So, take some time. I'm going to be covering a few things, which is menu management particularly. So let's look into it. So for menu management, we always talk to vendors and tell them that in case if you have any unavailable items throughout the day or even in the week, please use your GoDroid device to make your items unavailable. So you can make your items unavailable for today, unavailable indefinitely, or they are available. These are the three options that you can definitely do. So I think the GIF on the slide should be able to help you with that. Next, in terms of menu management, my favorite topic, what can you actually do with the menu management tool? There's so many things, right? Simple things like adding an item, editing an item even after adding them. You can add choice groups, you can add different categories for seasons, you can add for holidays, for party of 2, party of 3. Please feel free to kind of add photographs, so your listing photo, your banner photo, your dish level photo, and stuff like that. And lastly, obviously, all of this information can be tracked using a status tracker. So track your status as well to see if the items got approved or disapproved, and so on, and so forth. Yeah. Don't worry, we have a webinar class just for menu management. So join us for that. I will share a lot more information there. Today is just a glance or a glimpse of what the menu management tool within the restaurant portal can actually do for you. Yeah, can actually do for you. As I mentioned earlier, all of your requests, do not miss the status check. So this is how you can actually check on your status within the restaurant portal as well. This is how the statuses will look. I hope many of you will be in the approved section and not the rejected section. Okay, so let's just hope on that. And then obviously you can receive email notifications as well. So please toggle and click on the notification section to actually receive notification. A lot of vendors forget, and they're like, Rishma, did I get approved? I uploaded 20 items, did I get approved and stuff like that. So we just want to make sure that you guys know that your items are being approved accordingly. Okay, I'm going to take a breather here for a little bit in case if anybody has any questions. And just, if you want to take a sip of water, go ahead. So I think it's just interesting to kind of understand where the vendors are coming from, and understand what tools or features that we have created for you and how you can actually take charge of your particular business or just your outlet, And some of you I know have multiple outlets, so sometimes it can be quite tedious going through each one, each one of the portals as well. But we have tried to make it as simplified as possible for you guys already. Okay, now let's talk about your opening times. We have a button which is called the check-in button. So 30 minutes before your opening time, we actually send you a notification to tell you that, hey, are you ready to open? Are you open for the day? So please ensure that you check in. Otherwise, you will be offline for the rest of the day. So that's something you can also do. So please use the check-in button. In case if you are not ready to check in and maybe you're closed for the day, either you can not click on the particular button or you can just click busy accordingly, right? So here you can switch busy or you can actually switch it to close. These are two things that you can actually do accordingly as well, okay? Next, we're talking about growing with us. This topic is an interesting one. Many of you will be actually talking to our team, our account managers, where they will be helping you to come up with different deals and discounts that you can actually share with your customers. Yeah, so take your time, on board accordingly with Foodpanda, and don't worry, we will help you out with the discounts and deals accordingly. So very, very quickly, very briefly, we're talking about 4 different types of products. One is the Panda Clicks, Panda Box, Panda Pro, and Panda Promo. So these are the 4 things. You obviously be talking a lot about visibility boosting, boosting your awareness in general. A lot of you want to even acquire new customer base because you already have a steady walk-in crowd, but now this is your online crowd, so you want to increase that particular section. And lastly, increasing the order rates, right? We always talk about how to make your customers purchase the next $25 or the next $30 because right now they're at the $20 mark. How to make them go into the next bracket where they start ordering more as well. A summary of all the pandas that we have. Panda promo is basically boosting your sales and driving orders. Panda box is acquiring new customers. So a bit of a fun fact here with Panda box, you only have to pay when customers have purchased from your restaurant. Yeah, you only pay Food Panda when customers have purchased from your restaurant. Next is Panda clicks. It is basically where customers are clicking on a particular listing. So we boost you up so that customers can see your restaurant and click on your particular restaurant. So again, you only pay us when customers have already clicked on it. Again, another fun fact. And lastly, Panda Pro, which is basically reaching our premium subscribers. So these premium subscribers, they are already purchasing a bigger basket values. They are already 3 times the orders on Food Panda and so on and so forth. So these people are the target market that you should definitely look into. Right? If you want to know more about growth tools, just go into the restaurant portal, the Food Panda section, and you'll be able to kind of look into the growth center, and that's where you can check out more tools on our behalf as well. Okay, last part we'll be talking about the invoicing. So I think a lot of you sometimes get a bit troubled by how the invoice looks like and how to read the particular invoice. So don't worry, we will be helping out with this. We also have just recently revamped our invoice with an extensive amount of glossary as well to help you understand better what the invoice looks like. So stay tuned for that. And you can definitely talk to the team if you have received your first, second, or third invoice that you don't understand how to read as well, right? So we want to share that we're on a weekly payment basis. So this is how you can actually look into the payment. So it's like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Obviously, if it's the weekend, then it will fall onto the next week again. Yeah. So that's how the invoicing method is being done. Again, I mentioned, if you do not know how to read the invoices, don't be afraid because we have a team that will help you out. So just head on to our help center within the restaurant portal and raise a ticket with us. So put under new inquiry, payment and billing, invoice concern and invoice request, and then you can start talking about why you do not understand what the particular payment means, why are you, example, not being paid enough, why doesn't it not tally with your sales, so on and so forth. So these are the 3 different versions that you can do. You can do live support, you can do callback, you can even do an email concern, right? So you can check that out. Next will be how, if you want to learn more about the invoicing system, please feel free to reach out to the university section, and that's where you can actually read so much more about the invoicing system. Now, if you want to reach out to us just in general, right, other inquiries, same thing, you can hop on over again to the help center portion. I honestly love this portion because I think when I joined the team, we didn't have a help center, and now a year later, we are advanced and we definitely have a help center. So I'm excited to kind of share with the vendors to say, hey, please join us and please use the help center to your benefit, right? To kind of talk to us and raise your questions accordingly. So how do you do it? Again, click new inquiry and then choose the different categories that you're looking. So here you can see in terms of menus, you can talk about your device, you can talk about promotions, you can talk about simple things like changing of ownership and stuff like that. So please feel free. And then obviously, select the closest reasoning and write a bit of a description and then submit your ticket accordingly. Okay, I think I went quite stable in terms of my timing. If you have any questions, feel free to use the chat again. I just wanted to do a very quick glance through of in terms of the restaurant portal and how you can learn more from our future webinars. But this was just a Kickstarter. This was really just a Kickstarter. Okay, so we have a few questions in the chat system. So I think some people ask, how do I end my existing Panda promotion? So basically the promotion is month to month. So you can always stop for the next month. It has to complete for that particular month, and then you can stop for the next month ahead. And then in terms of, can you make changes from the promotions after confirming? No, you cannot make changes. So please make sure to check and understand what is your goal for the particular campaign and what you want to make before you actually purchase it accordingly. Next one, I think someone asked, can I get email notifications? Yes, you can get email notifications for your menu management. So please make sure that you toggle it accordingly on the restaurant portal. And lastly, I think I love this question where if you have more than one restaurant, can you copy your menu to different outlets? Yes, there is a copy to outlets button. So please feel free to use that particular button. Okay, on behalf of my team and I want to say thank you so much for everybody who joined me today. I am going to be looking forward to meeting all of you again in our future webinars. So please join us there accordingly. And good luck. We wish you the best, and hopefully your businesses are going to flourish and grow. Reach out to us. I think I want to emphasize this again, but please reach out to us, talk to us, and understand how you can grow your business, understand the different tools and features that we have created for you, and hopefully you'll be excited to kind of take charge of your own business. Okay, have a good day. Thank you so much, everybody, and bye-bye. Signing off.